Imagine a world where machines can think, talk, and create. A world where a computer listens to your voice, answers your questions, writes your essays, and even paints your ideas. It sounds like science fiction, but that future is already here. And it all started with a simple question. Can machines think? This is the story of artificial intelligence. How it began, how it evolved, and how it's reshaping everything we do. Long before the first circuit board whirred to life, humans dreamed of creating artificial beings. From the mechanical servants in Greek myths to ancient Chinese automata, we've always been fascinated by machines that could move and think on their own. But the modern journey began in the 1940s and 50s with the dawn of computers. In 1950, a brilliant mind named Alan Turing posed a revolutionary question. Can machines think? He proposed a simple test, now known as the Turing test. If a machine could hold a conversation so well that you could tell it apart from a human, it could be considered intelligent. That single idea lit a fire that would change the world. Just 6 years later, in the summer of 1956, a small group of scientists gathered at Dartmouth College. They believed that human intelligence could be described so precisely that a machine could simulate it. It was at this conference that the term artificial intelligence was officially born. The early days were full of excitement. Computers were learning to play chess, solve complex math problems, and prove logic puzzles. It felt like truly intelligent machines were just around the corner. But reality soon hit hard. Computers were slow, their memory was tiny, and the sheer complexity of the human mind was far greater than anyone had anticipated. While progress on thinking machines stalled, some pioneers took a different path. They started teaching machines to talk. In 1966, a program at MIT called ELIZA stunned the world. It mimicked a psychotherapist, reflecting your own sentences back to you and asking questions like, "How does that make you feel?" People were captivated. Some even believed the machine genuinely understood them. Of course, ELIZA didn't understand a thing. It was just a clever trick of pattern matching. But it proved something profound. Humans could form an emotional connection with the machine's words. A few years later, a program named Perry simulated a paranoid patient so convincingly that even psychiatrists had trouble telling it was a computer. These early chatbots were the ancestors of the AI assistants we use today, simple, but utterly revolutionary. But after the initial hype, the excitement fizzled out. Funding dried up, and lofty promises couldn't be met. This period, spanning the 1970s and 80s, became known as the AI winter. Computers just weren't powerful enough, and AI became a quiet dream, kept alive only in university labs. Yet, even in the cold, a new seed was being planted, the idea of machines that could learn for themselves, instead of just following rigid rules. By the 1990s, computing power had finally caught up. The focus shifted to machine learning, teaching computers to recognize patterns from massive amounts of data. Then, in 1997, a moment that shook the world, IBM's supercomputer, Deep Blue, defeated the reigning world chess champion Garry Kasparov. A machine had out-strategized one of the greatest human minds in one of our most intellectually demanding games. For the first time, it was clear. Machines could outthink us, at least in certain domains. The next leap brought AI out of the lab and into our pockets. In 2011, Apple introduced Siri, the first mainstream voice assistant on the iPhone. Suddenly, millions of people could talk to their devices. You could ask, "What's the weather?" or "Remind me to call Mom," and your phone would understand and respond. It wasn't perfect, but it was a watershed moment. Human-computer conversation became a part of everyday life. Soon, Google Assistant, Amazon's Alexa, and Microsoft's Cortana followed, making voice-activated AI a household norm. That same year, another IBM machine, Watson, crushed human champions on the game show Jeopardy, proving AI could understand the nuances and riddles of natural language. At the same time, another revolution was brewing under the surface: deep learning. Inspired by the structure of the human brain, these complex neural networks could learn from vast datasets with astonishing accuracy. In 2012, a deep learning model called AlexNet shattered records in image recognition, suddenly enabling machines to see and understand the world in a way they never could before. This breakthrough ignited the AI boom of the 2010s. Suddenly, AI was everywhere, identifying faces in your photos, recommending videos on YouTube, and translating languages in real time. It quietly wove itself into the fabric of our digital lives. And then came the most incredible transformation yet. Generative AI, tools like ChatGPT, DALL-E, and Midjourney didn't just analyze information, they could create it. They could write stories, compose music, generate breathtaking art, and even produce video from a simple text prompt. For the first time in history, the act of creation itself was being digitized. AI wasn't just answering our questions anymore. It was starting to imagine alongside us. Today, AI is no longer a niche subject. It's the engine driving progress in nearly every field imaginable. In medicine, AI helps detect diseases earlier and design new drugs at incredible speeds. In education, it creates personalized learning plans for students. In engineering, it predicts when a machine will fail and helps design more efficient systems. Farmers use AI-powered drones to monitor crops, making agriculture more sustainable. AI protects our finances from fraud. It's the key to self-driving cars, and it even curates the entertainment we watch. Whether you're a doctor, an artist, a mechanic, or an entrepreneur, AI is becoming an indispensable partner, amplifying human skill and ingenuity. But with this immense power come immense responsibilities. We face new ethical crossroads. Who owns the data that fuels AI? How do we ensure these systems are fair and unbiased? How do we balance machine-driven efficiency with human creativity and judgment? AI is a tool, and like any powerful tool, its impact depends entirely on the hands that wield it. That's why researchers worldwide are working to build responsible AI systems that are transparent, safe, and aligned with human values. The goal isn't to make machines more human, but to use them to help humans become more capable and connected. We are now living in what many call the AI Renaissance, an era of unprecedented discovery and innovation. AI is helping us write code, discover new materials, and explore the vastness of space. And yet, this story has never really been about the machines. It's about us. Every milestone, from Alan Turing's simple test to the sophisticated voice of ChatGPT, reflects our own deep-seated desire to understand intelligence itself. AI doesn't replace our humanity. It magnifies what we are capable of. The true power of AI lies not just in what it can do, but in what it inspires us to do next. The future will belong to those who learn to think with machines, not against them. Thank you for watching. If you found this journey as fascinating as I did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the future we're building together.